Hello, I'm Toycat, and once a month or so, I check out worlds that have been made by you, the subscribers, and for February, we got so many worlds sent via the Realm system that I literally couldn't fit it into one video, and so today I'm going to be checking out a few of the more interesting ones that I couldn't fit into the earlier February video. Let's review some Minecraft worlds, starting with this huge survival castle from Magnetic Field, but they put a D capital at the end of... Do you know how capitals work, sir? Anyway, so this is a huge survival castle, apparently. And while we review people's realms, and indeed their character based off it, I want to just quickly remind you that if you are not subscribed, it is absolutely free to do, except that's not enough of an incentive. You already know that subscribing is free, so what if I told you that statistics show that 99% of house fires happen to people who aren't subscribed to the Toycat YouTube channel? That's right, it's the safer thing to do if you believe in correlation versus causation, which we don't on this channel. We believe in no house fires, and that's why today I'm going to show you this lovely castle that is genuinely lagging my... It took 4 minutes to load in. It's lagging my game as we get in here, but I am liking it. It looks like rather, you know, some people, myself included, let's be honest, have worlds where it's a lot of different builds and desires. This person has clearly just been working on this one castle for a crazy long time. I mean, it's got these towers that are slightly different everywhere. It's got, okay, I don't want that meant to be some form of farm, I guess. But, you know, it's got like this big walkway, this big bridge. I actually like what I'm seeing so far. Like, it clearly started really basic and then just expanded and expanded and expanded to the point where we're at now, where I can't even tell where the castle starts and ends. Is this the end? Is this the castle wall? Or is this just the inner wall before the outer? You know, I don't understand any of this. Also, there's a bunch of sugarcane, which I guess these are cobblestone slabs, so this is a clever way to have sugarcane without water. And, wow, yeah, this is a very interesting thing. I guess, you know what? We have to do it. We have to take the minecart rail to wherever it goes. This is the only way we'll know what's happening. No, it just led me to this cave where there are stone shovels, beds. I want a minecart. Why do you have a minecart rail here? And he's also, okay, you know, here's something I like. OG boat tunnels. This world is clearly old because it was made when the most effective way to get around with boats was in tunnels. So we'll take some wood of some form. Please tell me there's wood. Okay, we'll take a stone shovel and we'll take 2... You know, what is wrong with this world? I guess we'll swim through the tunnel then, sure. You know what? I think I might regret this decision. It still does not have an end. It goes to the edge of the realm's render distance, and it's just endless tunnel. You've got to admit, though, this is a surprisingly underrated idea, like making a giant water tunnel. I mean, I'll admit, not much reason or need to, but there is just something deeply cool about it. Also, the way it goes underneath this mountain to show that he's either hollowed it out or he's created a mountain for himself. Equally cool things. I like what I'm seeing so far in this world. Also, I should have slept in a bed while I could, but I'm not going to. Instead, I'm gonna admire these little houses they've got. I hope villagers aren't inside there, because if they are, they won't be for long. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. It's okay. It's fine. So yeah, my initial impression is this is actually a cool themed world. Like, I don't think I could live in such a stone heavy world. I like stone as much as the next person. I do a lot of mining in Minecraft. So I feel like it's not the resource itself that gets to me. It's the fact that it's so stone heavy. But I love the different types of castles and the different style of using that stone that you just see everywhere around here. Like, look at this little entrance right here. Very, very cutesy, which then leads you to this big inside area. I don't understand this castle in the slightest, but I like it. And you know what? That's good. This shows someone who is very mono-focused on one task, but does a very good job at that one thing. And we need people like that in the world, I think. What we don't need more of in the world is texture pack worlds like Neverac, Toycat. I'm just kidding. I don't use a texture pack, but I think it can be used in some really great places sometimes. Like Neverac, which was founded in... Need I remind you, the 4th month of 2020. If only there was some fun way to put that. Anyway, so this is a world which is roughly 9 months old, and as you can see, they clearly have a lot of people working together on this based on the size of what they've put together so far. This is like it looks like a medieval city. Like, it's got these walls just like before, like these kind of castly walls, and indeed a castly castle. Oh, I really love the skybox in this texture pack. But anyway, it's, oh god, should not have done that. Okay, they hadn't finished. You know, you can see how it's kind of old in some places. Anyway, so it's got these castly walls, but then it's got this kind of like more modern-ish feeling temple, and then it's got a road with like a yellow median, I think it's called, right? Why is it called the median, by the way? I guess because it's in the middle of the road, which is what the median is. You know what? Today I learned. Anyway, so with that said, this is a melon farm button, which will do a thing. And, oh, so the melon farm, it's not automatic. You push them, and then the melons go somewhere. Where do they go? Is a question for another time, I guess. Oh, there's a river, and in the river there is just one big salmon. Oh yeah, that is the dream. There's 3 big salmon in the river. This is what Bedrock was meant for. Worlds of this layer of complexity. This is why we play this version of the game. Look how big this salmon is, and tell me that you don't want to play Bedrock. I mean, we've got texture packs, we got melon farms, but what you don't have, if you're a Java player looking at this, is big salmon. Look at the size of him. Too big, some could say. Okay, let's just all ignore what's happening with me right now. Definitely not having to break blocks just to get out of the melon farm, because there's no way back out. You know, it was worth it to see big salmon. And again, a reminder, these are all copies of people's worlds, because they're on realms. This isn't a live copy that someone's playing most of the time, I hope at least. So, yeah, this is like a world that has like all the normal stuff, but it's got a theming off it. Like, everyone has a farm of wheat, and then potatoes, and then sugarcane and melons somewhere. Like, they're just kind of useful in those places. But the way they've like kind of integrated this into a castle theme, oh, an English castle, you can see from those flags up there, I kind of like that. So speaking of things that I like, there's a seed barn. You know, see, I actually, you can see this is part of what's driving the lag, all these item frames. But I do like this world. I do like what I'm seeing. With the exception being English flags. If you don't live in the UK, so there's like 4 countries that make up the UK, or 3 countries in a province. There's England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. But you know, like, so most people use the UK flag unless they're from one of those other 3 places. And so the English flag is really only used for sports, and I associate it with like sports yobbos, and I'm like, ugh, English flag. Whereas the UK flag, isn't it glorious? It is glorious. Thank you for that editing, Harrison. Anyway, with that said, here you can see there's a lovely little king they've made. I actually like what they've done here. Like, you know, they're proud of, or they might not even be in English, but they like the English flag. That's okay with me. They've done a really nice castle build with some like houses inside the walls. And apparently, by pure coincidence, the 2 first worlds I checked out today, both are castles. Which castle is better though? You know, we have to put people against each other. It's not enough to succeed. Others must fail. And as a result, if I had to like judge between the 2 castles, this one definitely plays to the texture pack well, and it also is a much more manageable area. Like, if this being done in the last 9 months, I assume by one person because of the way the castle is really impressive. The fact that instead of using minecarts and regular boats, they've got this thing going on. Oh god, I'm just gonna break it and replace it. The fact that they've got an actual ice road going on, like, don't know how you tie that into the medieval castle vibe, but they somehow are. And oh, isn't this a beautiful tunnel? This tunnel tells me that, you know, oh, and look, goes for another biome. I love this. I love when you go through multiple biomes, but the road stays the same. They're like, yeah, I change nature to my will. Like, that is what Minecraft to some extent is about. Like, you can work with the nature sometimes, but like using it to make beautiful journeys like this possible, that's what I'm all about. Although actually it seems as though they ran out of blocks to keep you on the path, so it kind of runs out after a while, but that's fine. I probably should be going forwards oh god. I need to be going forwards anyway. Oh, this sucks so bad. Oh, please don't get in my boat, Mr. Zombie. Oh god, I don't like your texture at all. Do not like it. Okay, now there's a zombie in here. What is this texture pack? What is it? So yeah, I'm gonna give this world, you know, like a 9 out of 10 for I like your builds. You did a good enough job. I question your choice in texture packs quite seriously here. But you know, I question a lot of people's choice in texture packs. You know, why are you playing vanilla? You should be playing classic. Why are you playing classic? You should be playing vanilla. And the ice road goes nowhere. You know, I'm bringing that down to a 7 out of 10 with a 3 out of 10 for this texture pack. You know, I guess it's fun though that there's so many texture packs out there that there's going to be one that's perfect for you. The problem though is when you try and show off people, it's definitely not perfect for them. And like, oh, what am I even seeing here? Like, I guess it's meant to be like HD-ish, but it just rubs me slightly the wrong way. Speaking of things that rub me the wrong way, let's go to the next world. So I legitimately cannot work out what this sequence of characters means in this order, but this is the Ninkelvelli Minecraft realm, which is unique in its name, and maybe not in its content. Have they done that thing? Oh, no, never mind, here it is. Oh, that is bizarre too. You know, I thought maybe it's designed to look like a normal Minecraft world for a bit, but it is very much not normal. Although again, in such a suspicious way that it's either the most meticulous survival build in a way that doesn't make too much sense, or something is a little bit creative here. But let's not judge yet. Let's instead look around this thing, because they have, in fact, built out of dirt. I mean, again, if you were playing in creative, you probably wouldn't build out of dirt, but also the way they've dug such a bizarre area around their base. Like, is it their way of making this float in the sky? I don't know. I don't honestly know much of what I'm seeing right now, but let's keep looking. What is this pathway? Why do they have this just dirt path with fences on both sides, but there's a gap awkwardly in between that takes you from nowhere to nowhere? What is the point of this? What is the point of this whole world? Who designed this? I don't care what game mode you're playing Minecraft in. What I'm seeing right now is a disaster hidden as a... Oh, they've got a pretty map, actually. Never mind. Oh, and they've got an aquarium. Oh, you better believe the aquarium not only has all forms of tropical fish, it also has a big salmon. Oh, no, I think that's medium salmon. Why even play Minecraft Bedrock if you're just going to have regular-sized salmon? What a waste of my time. Honestly, looking at everything in this world, I get that exact same vibe of like, well, I mean, they did try. You can't take that away from them. They tried, and that's what really matters. Oh, this is their spawn map. You can tell it like lines up perfectly. Either they're the most creative person in the world, and I just don't see their genius, or this is the most confusing thing in the world, and they need to see a therapist. We don't know which it is yet. But speaking of therapy, I like to get some by looking at Minecraft worlds like this next one, because this is a city Minecraft world by King Genderman. In fact, thinking about it, it's probably King Enderman, isn't it? Anyway, so this is a Minecraft city, and the spawn point, I love this, is a prison, which I didn't know I was getting myself into that. Kind of annoyed because it's going to be awkward to get out, but that's fine. But yeah, I love the idea that it's a Minecraft city, but they know that anyone can join their world. So their solution, mine is to have that big kind of blocky spawn that keeps people imprisoned. But their solution is to spawn people in a literal prison. And I like that a lot more than a metaphoric prison. You know, I've always thought, why do we have metaphors when we can just have things instead? Why do we need, a metaphoric prison when we can just lock people in an actual prison? Although actually I'd like to know how to get out of this. And I have no clue right now. Let's hope Mr. S7 Beta can help me. No, he's stuck in prison as well, damn it. Oh, they're in the visitation area. Oh no, this is where we can visit other people. Oh, we can break blocks. Okay, this is the most uninspiring prison break in the world. But what if I just broke one piece of concrete and then I would be able to get free from my visitation shackles? And oh god, never mind. They really did make it a full-on prison, huh? Okay, we're gonna go out this way. Is this still the prison or not? I don't know. I'm gonna follow the beta person. He knows what he's talking about, I bet. You know how there's a whole category of Minecraft servers called prison, where you roleplay being in prison, and then you give the server a bunch of money for some reason, and somehow that equals, like a fun mini game? I've wondered about that many times, but apparently it's so fun that some people recreate. Oh, this is a federal prison too. Yeah, it's somehow so fun that people will recreate it in their Minecraft worlds. I mean, if you're gonna have a city, you've got to have a prison, which you keep next to your farm. One of the weirdest things I've noticed in my real life city where I live is there's like a massive prison, like I think it's Class A prison, or is it like It's like one of the top levels of prison, and it's right next to like an all-girls school for like 11 to 16-year-old girls. And I can never think about like, why did they do that? Which one came first, and which one was like, yeah, that's the ideal place for us to build our thing. It's like when you see a parking spot with a tree in it, and you're like, did they draw the parking space around the tree, or did the tree grow in? Did they grow the tree in the parking space? Like, neither of them make any sense. And when I look at this Minecraft world, I come to the same conclusion where it's like, this is big, but I wonder like the order it all came about, because it is a little bit disjointed, right? Like, I mean, this is a creeper explosion. We won't judge them on this, even though they're meant to be the creeper land. Red, white, and blue creepers, it seems. I actually really like this flag design. Like, flags in Minecraft, they're hard to do. And especially when you're trying to make a unique one that's not just a tricolor. They did a good job, in my opinion. Also, they did a good job of having little winding alleyways you can go through. Oh no, we're just straight back here. But like, this build looks very bizarre and out of place. Like, it's meant to be a city, but also there's like multi-story carrot farming. Again, I don't hate it. I wonder in what order this all got built that could lead to this happening this way. Oh, now this is something really fun I've never seen before. Look at that. There's a bunch of water, and then fence gates, and then more water. I don't know how that works or what that's going to do, but I'm assuming the boat is going to go incredibly fast. Let's find out. Oh no, I think it's an item moving system because I don't think we can get inside of here. Yeah, I think we broke something. We're gonna have to break another block, you know, my bad. Yeah, it's definitely an item moving system now that I think about it. But that's such an ingenious way to like flow from one to the other and get items around your world super easily. I like that a lot, actually. You know, I've never considered... I'm sure this is a common design that I've just somehow never seen. But it's nice. I also like the prison. I also like this, like, all-encompassing W that seems to be everywhere, that made out of gold. If this world is legit survival, which, I mean, I could believe based on the building materials, then this is incredible. I like city builds, and this one... It feels like it has a more Minecraft touch than most cities. Who's Toycat? Like, they do still have some normal houses. You need those in a city. These are Minecrafty style houses. I mean, the multi-story cobblestone farm, sure, I'll take it. It's a little disjointed, but in a way that I think is ultimately kind of beautiful. Look at that bridge over there. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's really nice. I love this bridge. I don't know why, but it's just so nice. It's like charmingly a tiny bit medieval, but also not, you know? Then they've got these... Actually, you know, I think I've changed my mind as to whether this is legit based on that hotel back there. But regardless of how this came about, regardless of... Oh no, it's not made from gold blocks, it's made from yellow concrete. Yeah, this is, for a legit survival world, this must have been a lot of people putting a lot of effort into a city. And when you get a lot of people, it's really hard to like organize in such a way that you get anything that looks like it goes together. Like everyone has their own little vision and they just all kind of build it. This looks like there is at least something that people have in common, and that's fun. Like, I don't know, look at this. This little fun elevator taking me to the top of the building. There's a lot of very fun, quirky design. I think this world was built to explore, and that's nice, you know, to see when you're exploring a world, you like to know that's how it is. What does the outside button do? Why have they blocked off outside? Okay, let's see what happens if we go down there. Oh, that's way down. Can we leave through this storage? See, this is one of the coolest Minecraft base ideas, just like be up in the sky. But then they've got some weird city role-playing elements that clearly I've been ignoring. The spawning in the prison is a fun little quirk. And this, like, view of it all, which sucks on a realm, of course, is really, really great. I don't know. I'm a fan of a lot of the way this is put together. I feel like, you know, I like realm explorations because, like, sometimes you can get mini inspirations. And looking at this, I don't see any individual piece that I like, but I see a lot of builds that make me go, yeah, that's a Minecraft build that's not just generic, going after something that already exists. It feels like it is really unique in a lot of ways, and I like that. So let's fall down into these fountains right here, and let's respawn in prison, I guess. Because with that said, we're going to move on to the next. There's been a lot of creeper explosions around here, you can tell. But let's move into the next realm, because this one's great. I can spend a while checking this one out, huh? There's a built-in prison break system. How nice. But yeah, all good things must come to an end. And that includes this delightful prison. So this next world is called Toykat's Portal of Doom. And you know what? I like the idea. I love the sound of it. But all I'm seeing at the spawn is... Oh, here we go. Wait. Go to 14166421 for my survival world, or follow the torches. So I go this way, and I go that way. Or I could follow the torches. See, actually, you know, I guess for a spawn monument, if you're not going to be near spawn, something like this makes it very clear, hey, you know, I'm not here, but you can get where you need to be eventually. Either that, or they're really hoping for a future update where they where a dirt never portal exists. But yeah, I like this build. You know, the way they made dirt somewhat interesting gets me excited for what they can do with the rest of the world. I am so ready to be disappointed. I think the survival world is meant to be around here somewhere, but I don't see any torches, and I don't see the world, which makes me think I made a mistake somewhere. Oh wait, no, there we go, just over the hill, where this little marker point is. Okay, this is something. I mean, I'm a suckler for... Suckler? I'm a suckler. You know, I think I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker and/or suckler for people who like their sugarcane farms. They've also got this fun little sheep maze going on where they can make orange sheep, or orange sheep, or they've got an orange sheep over here already. You know, I don't know what the point of all these little... I guess they're going to try and subdivide the farms into 16 different colors later, maybe? I don't understand entirely. What I do understand, though, is they have... Oh, look at that. That might be Toykat's Portal of Doom right there. And we also have a lovely little... Oh, I can't even break the melons because I'm in adventure mode. So I guess we'll go through the Portal of Doom and we'll see what it is. Oh, you know, this isn't a great survival world. It's not even a good one. But what it is I'm just kidding. It has like a little lighthouse thing. That's nice. It's got a map wall, one of the best builds. Like, this is clearly a survival world in progress, but I like it so far. It's got a lot of the key essential builds, like, as you can see, we got ourselves an egg farm, so we can sell that to, like, I can't even check in there. And we've also got a ruined portal. Either it's a ruined portal, or they reconstructed what a ruined portal would look like. It's really impossible to tell, actually. It looks... I bet this is a ruined portal just because the rest of the world is kind of undeveloped. And this is the Portal of Doom, through which I can go through and find Doom, question mark? Oh, look, they did a job at making a flag. They created a flag, and it is not as bad as it could have been. That's great. We got around here a delightful Never highway. You know, honestly, this world's a work in progress. I like it. I'd love to see it when it's further down the line, and also without adventure mode on. So let's jump in the lava, removing our chain leggings forever. Oh, wow. And let's also just appreciate it said to follow the torches, but the torches led me in the wrong direction. Or maybe they did take me in the right direction. You know, I wasn't really paying attention to the torches. I'll level with you on that front. So this next world is using pure BDCraft with the pure BDCraft HD UI, and you can tell it's HD because, I mean, look at those pixels. So this says to turn around and go west. I don't have a map, so, like, I guess I'll take his word for it. That's west. Wait, the sun rises in the east, sets in the west. So this is the way I've got to go. See, this is how you navigate the real world, pro tip. And also, oh, there's a chest. Okay, nope. I guess what, do I follow this sign or that sign, or do I just keep going this way? I don't know for sure. All I know is that this world is called Tenrian. You know, I don't know how you meant to read apostrophes in, like, made-up words. So I guess I'm just gonna, oh god. What is this? You know, I've seen Pure BDCraft before. What have they done to villages? Like, what is this? I don't like it at all. Why are they aliens with 3 eyes? Whose idea was this? Why is this called Pure BDCraft? If it's meant to be pure, isn't it meant to look like Minecraft vanilla, but just HD? Is that not what pure means? I'm gonna have to Google this. Okay, I cannot find a definition of what a pure texture pack even means. Just Pure BDCraft comes up, so I guess pure just means this. I would argue the purity is questionable. Actually, you know what? The purity of having a cat called Ice Cream is absolutely delightful. I love that. But, yeah, looking otherwise, it's a nice texture pack, and it's a nice world. I mean, he's got different cute food names for all his animals. You can't hate that. It's nothing to despise here. He's got a little fish tank. Isn't that... You know, honestly, this texture pack looks really good. This is like a good showcase for it. Look at how bizarre and wacky everything is. I like it, actually. Ooh, and 2 little parrots. What are their names? No names for you. Oh, wait, but they've got a music disc box thing where I can... Oh, yeah, look at this. Oh, yeah, living the dream. My life is perfected. Again, I'm glad this happened. Anyway, so we're going to go to sleep, and then we're going to... Oh, look, he's got, like, a quadruple bed in front of the sofa. Or is this meant to be part of the bed? You know what? I don't question furniture in Minecraft. I mean, I always question furniture in Minecraft, but I try not to. And so let's leave here. And let's see what the rest of the world is even meant to be. There's a giant chicken on a pedestal, which that's the sort of idea that inspires me. Like, the way they've built that too, it looks like it actually would if you built a giant chicken in real life. It's not just a giant chicken there. There's a way to access it. It's like a tourist attraction. It's got a little bridge and everything. I find that's kind of cutesy. I also find the building style around here, you know, it fits with the texture pack well enough. Look at this barn over here. Presumably, he has his animals in here. Does he have any horses? You know, missed opportunity. So... yeah, oh god, those pigs are giving me the mean eye. But yeah, if you look around, it's like, okay, it's nice. This is a cute little world. What is the point of the world? That I cannot tell you. All I can say is it's a nice start for survival. If I had to judge you as a person, I'd say you're not into Minecraft yet. And that's the biggest character... Oh, you're not big into Minecraft yet. And that's the biggest character fault of all. But I think, you know, your world's going good places. It'll get better soon. And yeah, I love to see... that, like, people of all Minecraft persuasions watch my videos. I love seeing the people who have clearly played a Minecraft world for, like, 5 years, like, intensively. But I also like seeing things like this. But let's move into the next round. Okay, this next one is called Block Server Toycat is Yes. As you can see, they've got a partially exploded desert temple at spawn. this tells me either they were griefed, or they have a lot of creepers around the area, or maybe they just like having fun. I mean, actually, you know what? This is a lot of sandstone to find around here. Or maybe they were just mining it for the sandstone. You know, that's also a possibility. We never know. We can't judge them based on this yet, although we can say it's kind of ugly. We can also say the fact that all there is at spawn is this nether portal, and then maybe... Nope, it's just a nether portal. Oh, and then there's another exploded village over there. You know, it's not doing well for griefing this world. But let's go through the portal. Let's see what they've got to offer. To Toycat, friend Mumu, Panda 14, and advising Daisy 52. This is where everything is. Oh, they put me in adventure mode. You monsters. You monsters. Why would you do this to me? Okay, let's see what we can find without that by going to the Nether. What I can tell about these people based on their Minecraft world is that they have absolutely no discipline whatsoever. They're just like, I have some cobblestone. I'll make a pathway. Oh, I only have enough cobblestone for half a pathway? I'll come back for that later, maybe. Or, you know what? What if we had like a game of Hangman with spruce wood planks in the Nether? Wouldn't that be fun? And they're like, yeah, it would be. And then they get bored. You know, there's a lot of, like, there's a certain amount, you know, like when you blow something up, at least you can argue, well, that was fun. You got to see the explosion. But when you do something like this, where they actively are messing around in the world and making very ugly things, you have to question, I think maybe there's just like one friend who like is really, really, really bad and just likes to mess around with things. And the other friends are just like, Shine, you can do that. There's no complaint from me, I guess. And this like, it's a fun seed, I guess. This bastion next to spawn is cool. But otherwise, I don't know what I'm seeing. I'm just gonna get out of here before it's too late. So the final world I'm joining today is Realmy McToycat. I mean, there was a bunch of other worlds that were sent to me that I need to check out, like Blue Stained Glass, Work in Progress, The Mountain Project, and Validation. But all of these have expired, so if I click them, nothing happens, because they let it expire before I got there. But Realmy McToycat is still going strong. Okay, you know what? Realmy McToycat might be a good last one for the day, because my god, have they done something insane. Like, either this is the weirdest texture pack, and that red block is dirt, which I will admit is possible. No, that is Neverac. Oh my god. They have terraformed not just a mountain, like, you know, my mountain looks lame by comparison to the amount they've terraformed over here. And based on the chest layout and based on the use of the blocks, it looks like they did this giant fortress massive build in survival. I wanna see, give it a closer look though. There's people playing right now actually. Oh, you can even see, yeah, it's very much Neverac built on top of the normal world. And you know what? They even have festive little Merry Christmases for Carl. Isn't that nice? So yeah, what I want to do more than anything else is get inside that thing. And I don't know how I do that. So I guess I'll go through the portal and that'll explain more. But yeah, I've never seen such an effective, like, the overworld looks like a freakish fourth dimension. And that's cool. Ah, this is the Chroma Hills texture pack. I like that one. Oh dear god, I'm dead. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so we don't go to the Nether. The Nether is not a place for us. Instead, we've just got to walk up to it like a common man, like a pleb. Again, the terraforming here is so intense because this goes down to like Y30 or something. Like, look at this. We're down to this world must be unnatural terrain, or they have done an amount of terraforming I can't even comprehend. I legitimately do not understand how this would be possible otherwise. Because we're down here at layer 17 at spawn. This is crazy. The amount of dedication from so many people for such a long time. Even in creative, you'd have a hard time. Actually, wait, let's test. Let's see what's below here. If it's... Oh, it really is. Okay, you can tell. If it was like deep in there, Neverac, you could tell they replaced it. But this legitimately just is a... Oh, yeah. This legitimately is a world they have placed block by block to terraform entire mountains. Isn't it funny that the variety of worlds we get, sometimes it's just, here is my nice little farm and a giant chicken, and sometimes it's, oh, I terraformed the entire overworld into a hellish recreation of some nightmarish alternate universe. And also there's a giant coliseum. How do you get to it? You don't. You die if you try to get to it. But that's half of the fun, isn't it? No, this is mind-blowing. Now that I realize this is the natural height of the terrain, and they dug those trenches themselves. Even if they had some ravines helping them, which I don't imagine they did, that would be bonkers and nuts, but they didn't. They built on top. Well, how do we even? I'm still looking around it. Okay, here we go. I'm in now. No, I'm not in. We've got a house around the outskirts here, but how do we get inside this thing? Also, yeah, they really have like now. There's a section of the overworld which is entirely warped. Oh my god, this thing is giant. It's huge, and then there's a little crimson forest. This project is so big and incomprehensible, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't love it. The dedication. You know, this is if you're watching this, ladies. You know, actually, I don't know the gender of the person who made this, but ladies anyway. You know, if you're a ladies, then you know lesbians and people who are interested in Minecraft players. So here is a partner that will never give you up, that will never will never let you down, that will never run around, and you can tell will never desert you, even if it's the easiest thing to do, even if it's the most logical thing to do. The people behind this, I can only conclude it's people, would be the perfect partners for you. And is there even a way to get on the inside of this thing? I'm starting to question now. What? Like this arena is so big, and there's also a little tower around the outside anyway. Look at this. They've got wait, I bet what they did, I'm guessing, because, you know, like, I like what I'm seeing so far, is they destroyed a Nev fortress and they've, like, built their own thing out of it. This is so cool. I love it all. I don't know what I've even seen. Just a lot of impressive building, and I like it. This is why I like this series, for seeing things like this. Now I'm going to go the left way round and hopefully end up there faster and not so dead. But just... I want to see where the Never terraforming ends, because they have really created all the biomes. Let's see how far out this has been terraformed, because I genuinely cannot comprehend this. Look at that. That dragon has a purple torch coming out from between its legs. That's very interesting. But the way actually I bet this is a skeleton horse. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's a skeleton horse. Let's ride the skeleton horse. Oh god, it's a slow skeleton horse. Let's ride the skeleton horse, and let's try and see where this terraforming ends. Because, look, this literally goes up a giant mountain. They've made it impossible to see outside of the Neverforming. Neverforming? Yeah. And it's just blowing my mind more than a little bit. It almost feels like a game where they've deliberately stopped you being able to get out there. Okay, here we go. Okay, jump up here. Okay, there we go. We got this. Find another 2-block gap. We can do it. I believe in myself. Oh god, you know, I want to be in creative just so I can see the extent of this, because my mind is just so blown. Also, why does the fire not animate until you're within like 5 blocks of it? Do you see that? It just stops animating. What a weird thing. But yeah, overall, this might be the most astounding thing I've ever looked at, and I don't know what it is. And maybe does that make it more astounding? Or does that make it more confusing? Am I meant to know what this is? Is it meant to be an art project? I don't know. But the fact that you can see even things in progress right now, they've got all their black stone ready, or basalt, and their lava buckets. It's a real intense world. I'm glad I looked at it. Oh, they've even got... This is something I wanted to do off the update, make a black stone castle with a bastion. You know, I need to hear more about your world. I love it. They've got a friendly little iron giant. But anyway, I love your world. It's great. There's so many fun... Like, this is just too well made. Also, the amount of gold hidden in that cave back there. This is... I would love to know, like, figures of how long you've spent in this, because it's going to blow my mind. And you know what? Speaking of things that will blow your mind, did you know that dying in a house fire is all too common an occurrence, unless you're lucky enough to be subscribed to IBX Toycat? Statistically, 99% of house fires happen to people who aren't subscribed to IBX Toycat, and if you'd like to be one of those lucky people that gets put out just like I did by the rain, then you know what? There's no actual statistical correlation, but you know what? There is a statistical correlation of people who send me worlds and cool people. Thank you very much for letting me see this. This is what I'm here to see. If you have anything in the same ballpark as this, please do send it. And if you don't, then have a nice day anyway, because I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.